So you got a Halloween party tonight and no costume. Your friends, they're already slaying, but you're looking at your makeup bag and you're asking, what can I do? Wondering if you can shake it enough, will it be able to turn you into a werewolf? So don't freak out just yet, because this is gonna be your Halloween lifesaver. In this video, I'm gonna show you a couple of last-minute Halloween looks that they require zero special effects, no need of props, no need of special costumes, or no need to glue any kind of weird horns to your face. Just you and your everyday makeup products, we are going to make something out of that. These looks are bold, these looks are fun, these looks are spooky, but overall, all of these looks are very easy to do. I'm talking about Vampire Glam, we're gonna be doing some scary clowns, and everything that we're gonna be creating is using things that you already have in your makeup collection. You don't need to hire a pro makeup artist for this Halloween, you don't need to spend any kind of money on prosthetic makeup, and you definitely don't need to be the person who says, I forgot my Halloween costume again. So whether if you're into scary, cute, or just glam, I have a vibe for you in each of these looks. So just stay tuned because I'm gonna be showing you a little bit of everything. Grab your makeup mirror, grab that eyeliner, and let's get started, babies. By the end, you're definitely going to be ready to hit the party and maybe scare a couple of people as well, so what are you waiting for? Let's do this. Okay, starting with the first look, this is gonna be an easy one. Grab a fork and grab some red lipstick. Make sure that the fork is fully coated at the red lipstick, and then once you have it fully coated, you're gonna do 4 slashes around your face. This you can totally replicate and extend. Take some brushes, some brown shadow, and what I added, just some splatters of liquid blood, just to make it a little bit more realistic. And voila, this is the first look. Like I said, these are going to be very easy to follow, and if you want, you can add more to them. I added a little bit of a drip at the end just to make it more realistic, and I totally love it. Look number 2, we're going to take the same red lipstick and now a lash curler. We're going to make sure that it's also fully coated of the red lipstick, and we're going to do some red devil kind of like horns on top of our brows. These are going to be very easy to make. As you can see, I literally just used the shape of it and I extended it with a brush, making sure that it was fully coated on the inside as well. Then I did a little bit of a tail, and then with some lip liners, I just make sure that everything was perfect. And this is going to be our second look. Super easy. This is a red devil look. Again, very easy. Now, with that same red lipstick, all of these looks, I realized that I made them with the same red lipstick and I wasn't even planning to. Now we're gonna take some packing wrapping paper and we're gonna add some flatter. This is gonna be kind of like a zombie slash bruise moment. As you can see, I only did half of my face, but my advice for this look would be to fully do the full face just to make it more realistic and more scary. The trick for this is to add brown shadow, so make sure that you have some dimension to that just to make it sure that it looks like something happened to your face. Fourth look, it's gonna be a clown look using only mascaras. For the top part, I did brown mascara, and for the bottom, I did black mascara. And as you can see, I'm just dabbing the mascara around the face, easily blending it out, like not really creating any kind of like blend, but more like creating a shape using the mascara. And the smudging is what also gives it kind of like a texture to it, you know? Just be gentle on your face and on your skin because mascaras is not really made for these, but it looks cool. Then I finish it with the red lipstick, of course. I put a little bit of gloss on top of this, and voila, this is the I also added a little bit of red blood as well, just to make sure that it adds some dimension as well. And this is the fourth look. This is a dead killer clown. It's scary, it's simple, it's literally all you need is just like a white shirt, maybe add some blood all over it, and you're gonna be good to go. Now, for the fifth look, we're gonna do a skeleton, but only in the half of the face. The first thing that I'm gonna do is just trace out the skeleton, and this is gonna be kind of like a shape, like just following the shape of your own bones, you know. If you haven't done this before, make sure that you follow some reference just so you can see where the big bones are, and then you can just draw them in. With some black shadow or brown shadow, you make some dimension, and then with some black liquid liner, I created like where I wanted the deepest part of the hollow of the skull to be, and then I covered all of that up with a little bit of lash glue, and then I went in with just some red glitter, and this is the final look now. This is a very simple look that I thought honestly was very effective, and I feel like I'm gonna be doing something like this as well for another Halloween night because it was so cute and so easy to do. Now for the next look, we're gonna do This is a little bit more advanced, so we're gonna be using some liquid latex, which I messed up and I threw up all over on top of my table. But with the liquid latex, basically what we're gonna be doing is creating like a broken face situation, and we're gonna be gluing on top of that some bobby pins. My idea for this look, I was inspired by somebody else who did something like that, but with shoelaces and like with strings, and I thought that was really cute, but I wanted to make it like more bloody, and I think that bobby pins is always like a cool element. Of course, I have to speed this up because it did take me a little bit, but once you're done with it, just start with the makeup. Make sure that you bruise it up first, so brown or a dark brown shadows, and then start adding red. I did kind of like a combination of contours, red, purples, just a couple of things, and then for texture I went in with the spoolie and I added black liner just with the spoolie. And then just to finish the look up, I did metal chains throughout the thing. I did one bobby pin on my face. I added blood. I honestly thought this was my bloodiest look, at least of this year, and I loved it. Now for this last look, we're gonna do some glam stuff. I definitely love me some glam vampires, so we're gonna be using some these eyeshadows from Belen Bunny, and these I actually used the two blushes in the eye, the red and the orange, and then make sure that that whole look it was just like finished with a white face, some vampire teeth, some blood, and more splatters all over the face. I honestly love doing this video and I hope that you all enjoy this. Now, while I remove one of these makeup looks, I want to kind of close it out. And I hope that you all enjoy all of these makeup looks. And I hope that you let me know in the comments down below as well. What other makeup looks would you like to see from me in the future? These were all easy to do and I hope that you have an amazing Halloween. Also, let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos from me. I'm posting makeup, skincare, and vlogs on a weekly basis, so make sure that you stay tuned for more videos.